Betty and Veronica in A Tale of Two Cinderellas. Okay, Jellybean, it's time for bed. Story! Oh, you want a story before bedtime? Yes! I have a story for you. It's about a little girl who doesn't go to bed and gets into big trouble. Pfft, yuck! You got me all wet. Betty, I don't know why I agreed to babysit Minnie Jughead with you. Alright, you two. Do you need a timeout, Veronica? Very funny. I have a story for you. It's one of my favorites. It's the story of Cinderella. Oh, that's one of my favorites too. Let me tell it. There was a lovely young lady named Cinderonica Lodge. Oh, brother. Must you put yourself into everything? I'm fascinating. It makes the story that much more exciting. Well, if you can be in it, so can I. Okay. Our story will have two Cinderellas, Cinderonica and Cinderbetty. Fine. Our story begins in a faraway land. There was a kingdom ruled by a widowed king with two beautiful daughters, Cinderbetty and Cinderonica. They led a happy life until the king remarried. She was a crazy old queen with a horribly annoying daughter. It was obvious the queen and her daughter were after the king's fortune. Everything came to a halt when the king passed away in a suspicious accident involving a safe. It was suspicious since that how her last free husband passed away. Even more suspicious was how everything was left to the queen in the will. Having nowhere to go, the girls were used the queen as slaves, while she and her daughter lounged around in luxury. Hey, you two Cinderbozos, wake up! It's 4 a.m. You got a lot of work to do. The royal dance-a-thon is Saturday. You have to finish your dress. Can you hire a dress marker with all of Daddy's money, cheesecake? Enough! Talk to me like that again and I'll banish you from the kingdom. Now get to work. Cool it, Cinderonica. We have nowhere else to go. And we have to stay here until we can figure out a way to regain our regal status. In the meantime, start sewing. Oh, I have been, trust me. What's that? It's the dress that I'm going to wear to the dance. How? Stepmother will never let us go. That dance will be crowded. She'll never see us. Besides, I'm not missing the events of a century. You're right, I'm not missing either. I'm making the dress for myself too. Now you're talking. A few days later, Prince Archibald is attending the dance. He's looking for a bride. His kingdom is twice the size of this one. I want you to sweep him out of his heat and marry him. Do I have to? Yes, then I can move in with you at a much bigger, better castle. Then I'll turn this castle into condos and rent them out. What about Cinderbetty and Cinderonica? We'll keep them around. We'll need a maintenance crew after all. Speaking of those two dollars, let's check on our dress. Okay. What's the deal with our dresses, losers? Yikes! It's trouble. Quick, hide our dress. Hi, your dresses are right here. How are they? Well, I suppose they'll do. The dance is tomorrow, after all. What's this? 2 more dresses. I know what's going on. They're planning on attending the dance. Is this true? Maybe it is, crackpots. What are you going to do about it? We'll start by taking our dresses and tearing her apart. You went and ticked her off. Now look at us. Don't blame me. Besides, she wouldn't let us go anyway. I suppose you're right. Oh, the sadness of it all. We're doomed. If only somebody could help us. Poof! You rang? Who are you? I'm your fairy godmother. I'm here to help you. Gee, too bad you weren't here before that safe took care of Daddy. Oh, sorry. But I can help you now. Let's start by fixing these dresses. Zap! Wow! Now let's put them on you. We look hot. And let's unlock that door. Fing! Good. And a driver and a coach. Oh dear, all my drivers are busy. You'll have to drive yourself. Here are couples of eco-friendly Smarties car. That'll do. Great, let's go. There's only one catch. You have to leave before midnight. After midnight, everything changed back. Well, that's inconvenient. It's the best I can do. Take it or leave.